Welcome to today's explainer. Let's just jump right in. If you've ever found yourself standing in front of your bathroom mirror, staring at an absolute mountain of beauty products, and wondering why your skin still just isn't glowing, well, take a deep breath. Today, we're stripping away all that noise. We're going to embrace a clean, modern approach to your face care by looking at the absolute essential foundation of consistent skincare. My goal here is to show you that healthy skin really doesn't need to be complicated, stressful, or super expensive. And that brings us to our core thesis for today, which is elegantly simple. Healthy skin starts with a simple routine and consistency. It's a pretty common thought, isn't it? So often, we get sold this idea that we absolutely need a massive, chaotic collection of 20 different products to get a flawless complexion. But you know what? The data and the experts tell us a completely different story. Consistency is way more important than the sheer volume of little bottles in your bathroom cabinet. Just doing a few simple things correctly every single day is what actually transforms your skin. Okay, let's get into it with part 1, the core 5 steps. This is the universal baseline for daily skincare. What we have here is a beautifully logical, chronological flow. Cleansing, toner, serum, moisturizer, and finally, sunscreen. Each step literally creates the perfect, fresh canvas for the next one. I mean, you wouldn't paint a masterpiece on a dusty canvas, right? In that exact same way, we layer these steps so your skin can fully absorb and benefit from every single drop of product you put on it. Let's break these down starting right at the beginning. Step 1 is cleansing. This is absolutely critical. Your skin is actually a highly active living organ. It's shedding tens of thousands of dead cells every single day, all while accumulating dirt and excess oil from the world around you. A proper, gentle cleanser removes all that buildup. It essentially hits the reset button. You always want to grab a gentle cleanser that's tailored to your specific skin type so you can clean the skin without stripping away its natural, healthy oils. Let's think about the cause and effect here. When you cleanse consistently, the payoff is clear pores and a fresh face completely free of impurities. But if you skip it, well, those everyday impurities plus all those dead skin cells get totally trapped. And that leads straight to clogged pores, breakouts, and a really dull-looking complexion. It's basically the difference between a radiant glow and skin that just looks tired. Once your canvas is perfectly clean, we move on to step 2, toner. Now, toners have evolved a ton over the years. Today, a toner's main job is just to help refresh and hydrate the skin, depending on the specific ingredients in the formula. Think of it as a nice, refreshing drink of water for your face right after cleansing, prepping it to soak up the heavier treatments we're about to apply. But there is a crucial caveat here. Toner is not essential for everyone. If you've ever used a toner that left your face feeling tight, red, or stinging, you have absolute full permission to just drop it from your routine. Skincare should feel good. It's there to support your skin's health, and it should absolutely never hurt or cause irritation. All right, assuming you've prepped your skin, we arrive at step 3, serums. This is where the real magic happens. These are your targeted treatments. They are these highly concentrated liquids packed with active ingredients, and you really need to choose them based entirely on what your specific skin needs are right now. The trick is knowing which serum to pick by mapping the science straight to your practical goals. So if you want to brighten your skin and get some antioxidant protection against the environment, vitamin C is your best friend. If you need oil control and really want to support your skin's natural barrier, reach for niacinamide. And for deep, plumping hydration, hyaluronic acid is the gold standard. Believe it or not, it can hold up to 1,000 times its own weight in water. But remember, you don't need all of these. Just pick the one that hits your specific goal. Okay, once your targeted serum has fully soaked in, we move to step 4, moisturizer. You can think of moisturizer as the protective seal for everything you just did. It keeps your skin perfectly hydrated and provides essential support for your skin barrier. Without a good moisturizer, all that amazing hydration and those active ingredients from your serums, they can literally just evaporate right out of your skin, leaving it totally vulnerable. And that brings us to step 5, which is hands down the absolute most important morning step you will ever take. Sunscreen. I literally cannot emphasize this enough. Sunscreen is your daily armor. It protects your skin from harmful UV rays, which are constantly bombarding us every single day. Rain or shine, whether you're indoors or outdoors, you absolutely must apply it as the final step of your morning routine. The benefit is pretty obvious, right? Daily armor against those harmful UV rays. But the alternative is severe. Skipping sunscreen drastically increases your risk of long-term sun damage. We're talking premature aging, fine lines, dark spots, and much more serious health risks. And keep in mind, applying it just once in the morning isn't always going to cut it. You've got to reapply, especially if you're spending a lot of time outside. Okay, so we've got the core 5 steps down. Let's shift gears to part 2, morning versus night routines, because your skin is actually in defense mode during the day, but it shifts into repair mode while you sleep. The difference between your morning and night routine is wonderfully simple. Your morning involves all the steps to protect your face for the day: cleanser, serum, moisturizer, and sunscreen. At night, you just drop the sunscreen. That's it. Your night routine is purely about washing the day off and feeding the skin with rich moisture so it can do its heavy lifting and recover while you're asleep. All right, moving on to part 3. Customizing for your skin. While the steps we just outlined are universal, true skincare success really comes down to tailoring the specific products you use to your unique skin type. What gives your best friend a flawless glow might actually cause a breakout for you, and that is perfectly normal. Breaking this down by skin type makes it super easy. If you have oily skin, your strategy is all about lightweight, non-comedogenic products, which just means they're formulated specifically not to clog your pores. If you have dry skin, you're going to want to double down on a really gentle cleanser and a deeply hydrating, richer moisturizer. And if you have combination skin, you actually get to target different areas based on what they need. So maybe a lighter lotion on an oily T-zone and a thicker cream on your drier cheeks. I really want to pause here for a second to bust a massive beauty myth that trips so many people up. Even oily skin needs moisturizer. The crucial thing to remember is that oil does not equal hydration. In fact, if you have oily skin and you deprive it of moisture, it freaks out and overcompensates by producing even more oil to try and protect itself. Proper, lightweight hydration is absolutely mandatory for everyone to keep the skin balanced. So now that we know what to do and how to customize it, let's pivot to part 4, common skincare mistakes. Knowing what to avoid is just as important as knowing what to apply, because even a perfectly planned routine can easily go off the rails. You really want to watch out for these 4 main pitfalls. First, using too many products. Layering 10 different active ingredients usually just leads to a damaged skin barrier and a lot of redness. Second, harsh scrubbing. Your face is delicate. Micro tears from aggressive scrubbing do way more harm than good. Third, overwashing your face, which just strips away your natural protective barrier. And fourth, our old enemy, skipping sunscreen. Any single one of these mistakes leaves your skin vulnerable, irritated, and unhappy. Which brings our explainer full circle today. Simplicity beats complexity every single time. A simple routine that actually suits your skin is enough. You definitely do not need a 20-step regimen with products that cost a fortune. You literally just need a gentle cleanse, maybe a splash of toner, a targeted serum, a solid moisturizer, and your daily sunscreen. That is the real secret to a clean, modern, and healthy beauty aesthetic. So I want to leave you with a quick challenge. Later today, when you go look in your bathroom cabinet, ask yourself, how can you simplify your routine today? What can you take away to make your process cleaner, more focused, and more consistently effective? Thank you so much for joining me for today's explainer. Take care of your skin, keep it elegantly simple, and I'll catch you next time.